Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2020 Hyundai Palisade, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CIPA Universal Fit Towing Mirror, which is also sold as a set. A towing mirror is really going to expand our field of view, so that's going to be especially useful whenever we're making a lane change, backing up into a tight parking spot, or just want to keep a closer eye on what's going on behind us. So to give you an example, as you can see, I'm visible in the towing mirror and not in our factory mirror. And that's how much more ground you're going to be able to cover. But if I take a few steps closer to our trailer, I'll disappear out of that towing mirror and become visible in our factory mirror. And that's really going to help eliminate any of those blind spots too. Now, one of the things that I noticed about this towing mirror compared to a lot of the others is how clear the lens is going to be. So what I mean by that, whenever you look into it, the picture is going to be really sharp and steady, as opposed to some of the other ones, which are a little dull and foggy. One of the main questions we get in regards to universal fit towing mirrors is if you're going to have any noise or vibration, especially at higher speeds. Well, this one does fit nice and tight around our factory mirror. There's really not a whole lot of movement, maybe a little bit if you were at those higher speeds, but I couldn't really see it being enough to bother you. And since the towing mirror is held on by these straps, they're really not going to block or interfere your turn signal on the mirror. That way you can still retain that safety feature. And even with the towing mirror in place, we're still going to have pretty much full adjustability with our factory lens, from side to side to up and down. Maybe at the very end of the sweeps, there might be a little bit of contact, but we're definitely going to be able to maintain those sweet spots that we normally would use. Now, since the towing mirrors do increase the overall width of your Hyundai, sometimes trying to get into a tight parking spot can be a little bit tricky. But with how these are set up, you're still able to completely fold your mirrors in to give you that extra space. And you're not going to be able to having to worry about it making contact with the car or even your window. Now, what's really nice is how much adjustability we're going to be able to get from the towing mirror. Side to side, up and down, any which way you want to go. There's actually a knob on the back too. If you loosen it up, you can rotate it a full 360 degrees. So you should have no problem finding the best position that works for you. The straps that hold the mirror on are made from a soft rubber material, so not only are they going to help grip that factory mirror, but we're not going to have to worry about them scratching up the paint. Since the towing mirrors are universal, chances are pretty good if you happen to have another vehicle in the household, these are probably going to work with that too. And it's not going to be that big of a pain to get them switched over because how easy these are to get installed and removed. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put one on together now. So to get the mirror installed, what you're going to do is flip it over and loosen up the knob. That'll give our arm some adjustability. Then from there, we can just hold it nice and flat against the factory mirror. Find that good spot where it holds up real nice. Grab it with one hand and move around to the front side of the mirror. On the end of our strap, we're going to have a buckle. And so we're going to pull this over the mirror and connect it over this tab here. Same thing for this one. Then simply make your adjustment where you like it and tighten the knob down. Now if you have a set, you'd simply just repeat the same process over for the other side. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the CIPA Universal Fit Towing Mirror on our 2020 Hyundai Palisade.